What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we're back for another day of soccer, everybody. This week we have been doing great. Yesterday was another positive day. We went 4-2, I believe it was. We were so close to going 6-0, guys, but Mansfield messed it up. They got smacked by a team in a lower league than them. They got lost 3-0 to Bradford, which is a team that is way lower than them. And also, the other one was Pumas. Pumas scored one in the second half. They took over 20 shots in the game. They should have scored in the first half, but they didn't. Then they went in there, they scored one in the second half. Then Puebla gets a red card in about the 70th, 75th minute. I'm thinking, okay, they'll score a goal in the next 15 minutes. And then they don't. They just keep shooting and they keep missing. So that one doesn't hit. But it doesn't matter about those two losses, guys. It was still a positive day yesterday. I'm happy we made some money on some soccer yesterday. So let's keep this momentum going at the moment. Right now, we are doing great. So I want to keep it going every single day for the whole week. I would like to make this whole entire week a profitable week, profitable day every single day of this week, guys. So let's get right into this first game of the day, guys. It's going to be in the Swedish league. It's going to be Skovde AIK versus Varverg. And I'm going to be taking both teams to score in this game, guys. Both these teams are finishing the bottom half of the league. Both of these two teams' defenses are not that good. And last time these two teams played against each other, the game ended 2-2. The time before that, 2-1. The time before that, 1-1. So I do think these teams are able to at least get one goal between both these teams, each of them. Because with their defenses being so bad, I don't think they're going to be able to hold the ball and hold a lot of possession for one of the teams. So I think the ball's going to be going back and forth, and we're going to be able to see at least one goal from each team, I believe. So that's going to be the first bet of the day. It's going to be the Swedish league. This game starting at 10 a.m. It's going to be both teams to score. It's going to be in the Champions League. It's going to be Manchester City taking on Inter Milan. And I'm going to be taking Manchester City over 1.5 goals. I do think Inter Milan has a really good squad, and I do think Inter Milan's going to be able to get a goal in this game. But I do believe Manchester City is a better squad with all the players they brought in, with Erling Haaland over there, Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish. I can go on and on with how many players they have over there, guys. It's almost crazy how many good players they have at Manchester City. But like I said, I don't think Inter Milan's going to go out here and get embarrassed, but I do think they're going to be able to score a goal. But that's just going to make Manchester City, especially at home, go out there and try to get that second goal. Go out there and push for that second goal after they score the first one. One thing about Manchester City that I like, guys, they don't just sit back. They're not one of those teams that's going to score a goal and sit back the rest of the game just to hold the lead. They will keep pushing forward until they score that second goal to make sure they seal the victory. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my second bet of the day. It's going to be in the Champions League. So it'll be Manchester City over 1.5 goals. This next bet, it's going to be a two-leg parlay in the Champions League. I'm going to be taking Celtic over 1.5 goals, parlayed with PSG over 1.5 goals. I do think Celtic is way better than Slovan. Slovan is actually lucky to actually make it to the Champions League. They barely got through the qualifying stage, and I don't think they're going to be able to do much in here, especially with Celtic playing at home. Celtic is one of those historically good teams that I'm not sure what their history is in the Champions League, but I know in the Europa Leagues and the conference titles, and back in the 80s, Celtic was something like to be known, and people were keeping an eye on them, and now they've kind of fallen off from the Champions League stage, and now they're actually back. So I think Celtic is actually going to be pushing to make a mean in this tournament, because I think just with their history and them coming into the tournament again, I think their fans are just so excited, and especially them playing at home. They're not going to go out there and lose to a team in Slovan. I do think Slovan's going to score. So if you guys want to take both teams to score in this bet, you can. But my bet's going to be Celtic over 1.5 goals, because I like that line better, and I think Celtic's the better squad. And the same exact thing, I'm going to be parlaying that with PSG over 1.5 goals. Girona had a masterful Cinderella story season last year. They couldn't pull it off. They were so close to winning the title. They finished about third last year, but then they've fallen off pace. This year they came in and they're not as well as last year. Now they're in the Champions League just because based on how good they did last year. And PSG just lost Kylian Mbappe, but with Ramos over there and a lot of other players that are, and Dembele, and they're all just starting to show up and play a team ball. Now, not just looking for Mbappe this year. So I think PSG's just flow of the game has just looked a lot better with Girona falling off. I think PSG's going to win this game something like 4-1, 3-1. I think Celtic's going to win that game something like 3-2. 3-1. I think both these teams are going to be able to score over the 1.5 goals. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the parlay for this game. It's going to be Celtic over 1.5 goals, parlayed with PSG over 1.5 goals. Next bet, it's going to be in the MLS. It's going to be Atlanta United taking on Inter Miami, and I'm going to be taking both teams to score and over 2.5 in this game. I think Inter Miami is a better squad. I think they're going to be able to score about 2, maybe 3 goals, and I do think Atlanta's not going to go out there and get embarrassed in this game. I think Atlanta's going to go out there and at least score 1 goal. I think Atlanta's going to go out there, especially at home, try to push forward and not just go out there and sit back like most teams against Inter Miami do. I think Atlanta might even have a chance to score the first goal of the whole game, but like I said, I think Inter Miami is going to score and going to win this game, but we're mainly looking for Atlanta United to get that first goal of the game or even score throughout the whole game. It doesn't matter when they score, but I'm just saying I think they're going to score the first goal of the game and Inter Miami is going to end up winning this game later on. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the bet for this game. It's going to be both teams to score and over 2.5. Get into this next bet. It's going to be Portland Timbers taking on the LA Galaxy, and I'm going to be taking LA Galaxy over 1.5 goals. I know this is going to be a greasy game. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a greasy bet. This is a heart pick more than a head pick. It is a head pick. Don't get me wrong. I am putting a lot of thinking into this pick, but also my heart is in this. LA Galaxy, we're the best team in the league. We're going into Portland. Portland smacked us last time. And last time before that, we won the game 3-2. We lost the game 3-2. And I'm thinking, guys, we can score at least 2 goals. In a loss, we scored 2 goals. In a win, we scored 2 goals. We're able to score goals against the Portland Timbers, guys. Portland Timbers do play better at home. But with us bringing Marco Reus over there, I do think we're going to have a lot more flow with Rukui Puig, Marco Reus, Gabriel Peck. We're going to have Dejan Julovic. We have so many people over there that are ready just to score goals and put numbers up, guys. Like, just looking at this team on paper, we have one of the best offenses on paper in the whole entire MLS. So, I get it. The bookies are saying Portland Timbers are going to win this game. But I know if you guys look at the odds for both teams to score, they're juiced all the way to minus 280. If you look at the odds for both teams to score and over 2.5, they're juiced all the way to minus 225. But if you go and look at the goal line for LA Galaxy, they're set at a minus 110. It's a trap, guys. They want you to take those. They know that LA Galaxy are going to do it. They want you to take that minus 200. They want you to. I'm telling you. I think LA Galaxy are going to go out there, smack Portland Timbers, go out there and prove something in this game, that they're going to be the champions of the league this year. I think it's going to come down to the Columbus Crew or the LA Galaxy, in my opinion, at the end of the season this year. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my bet for this game. It's more of a heart pick because I am an LA Galaxy fan, but we're taking LA Galaxy over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, this is going to be the last bet of the day. It's going to be the Mexico Liga. It's going to be Monterrey taking on Juarez, and I'm going to be taking Monterrey to win this game, guys. I think Monterrey's going to go out there, way better squad, one of the best teams in the entire Liga MX. Juarez is going to finish about bottom 5 this year, like they usually do. Juarez is not a great team historically in the Liga MX. I think Monterrey playing at home is a great squad, and I'm going to be taking Monterrey over 1.5 goals. That line is set at a minus 195, but it is one of my confident bets of the whole entire day. I'm going to put more money on this bet at the end of the day, so hopefully we cash out through the whole entire day, and I'm going to throw a decent amount on Monterrey over 1.5 goals, guys, because I think Monterrey's going to win this game 3-1, 3-0. I think they're going to dominate it. So that's going to be basically my whole breakdown for this game. Is I don't think Juarez is going to have anything from Monterrey, guys. So let me repeat myself one more time. It's going to be Monterrey over 1.5 goals for this bet. And all right, guys, that's it for today's soccer bets, everybody. Hopefully we keep this momentum going from yesterday and the day before, guys. We've been killing it in our soccer bets recently, guys. So hopefully let's get this momentum, move on to today. Let us move it on to tomorrow, guys. Like the video. If you guys are still here, click that like button. Comment on the video. Let me guys know. Give me some engagement. I want to know who's listening to these videos. I want to know how you guys been doing on my bets. I want you guys to know if you guys been cashing out. And also, guys, click that subscribe button. That little bell button down there. Click that little subscribe button. It's not that hard to subscribe. Just click the button just so you guys don't miss out. Come back every single day. If you guys are coming back every single day and haven't clicked that subscribe button, what are you doing? Why are you coming back every day and not subscribing? So like I said, subscribe to the page. I'm here every single day posting all different types of bets. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I'm out of here.